Hello viewers, my name is BIANCA-LET'S. Today guys, I've just decided to give a motivation talk. Today we just talk about us human beings, you understand, us, how we can support, uplift one another, because you guys, those who are Christians, you know what the Bible says. What comes from the mouth, you can build somebody or destroy someone. Now, my area of concentration today is much on how to just uplift one another. Guys, if we check, you'll find that most of us, we are down because of what friends say, because of what family say. A good or practical example I can give is some of the people are not comfortable to go visit family because they are scared of being asked certain questions. You are poor, you are not married, you don't have enough money, you can't talk. Oh no, she can't mingle with us because we don't like her style. Or she can't mingle with us because she's not of our social status. But then in life, guys, we can learn to build one another. And this ranges not only from adults, it starts from the background, from when we are young. Most people, guys, nowadays are psychologically defeated. This is why you find there's a lot of suicidals in the world that we live in, because people are not able to contain themselves when they are to hear what others are saying. People are not able to have that self-control or confidence in them because of what they are scared to hear from others. Instead of building one another when one is down, we have a tendency of criticizing, laughing, and not empowering others. We are so selfish to say, I just want to be the one doing well. I only want me, like when we go out, my friends should give me praises that I'm the one doing fine, or I can buy beers. But it's not about that. There is more to it. What do good friends do? Sometimes it's not even about friends. It can even be a stranger who can literally change your entire life by what comes from their mouth. You meet somebody. Let me maybe just go 5 steps backwards. The examples I was giving of financial or marriage and so forth. You find somebody, she's single. Instead of you being so, using a lot of emotional intelligence talking to somebody, you are so quick wanting to judge. Oh, until now you are not yet married. Or until now you don't have a child yet. You do not even know whether that person wants to be married. You do not even know what that person is going through. You are talking about children. Children, they come from God. You do not know what the struggle the other person is going through. You don't know whether that person indeed, they want to have children or they do not want to have children. You are offering unsolicited advice where it's not needed. Let's be sensitive at times and look at the situation the way it is. It's a different situation if a person is to come to you direct and say, I need advice financially. Sometimes we are too quick to judge. You find somebody's dressed so, like they look dirty, then you go like, this one doesn't have money. But then you'll be surprised to find out actually that person has more money than you. Why? Because we are so quick to judge. But then if we are so positive and we learn to empower one another, we'll realize that we are never going to bring other people down. We'll be able to motivate others to do better, even better than us, because to make the world a better place, it starts with you as an individual. It's not just adults that face this. This is why you find even certain things at certain pupils or children at schools, they feel like they are being bullied, because the way we are training our children, we are not training them to love one another. We are training them in a way of, you have to get everything. In the process of wanting to get everything, you are going to hurt other people because all you are considering is about just your feelings. So it starts with us adults, we transfer it to our children, and then we grow up to be like that. We can only make it a better place or only be able to help other people if we are able to understand ourselves first before we go to understand other people. If a person, or I am to come to you and then I say, look, why did you wear that dress like that? that already starts with the criticism. When you could have said something positive, of, oh, that's a nice dress, da, 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 and then you find a way of telling me, oh, next time try it also like this. There are ways in which you can tell somebody without bringing them down, without them feeling so inferior about the entire situation, because most people are walking depressed because they are afraid of what family is going to say. They are afraid because of what their friends are going to see them. We are living a life which is completely a lie because we are living to impress other people instead of ourselves. It starts with yourself. So the sooner you understand to say you are not on this earth to impress other people, the better. To defeat depression or any other traumatizing illnesses that are bringing or causing sudden death, or even suicidals that people are facing, we need to accept who we are. We need to be content with what we have. We need to appreciate who we are. When you are to do that, as much as people are going to come and throw or cast stones at you or whatever it is, you will know what your aim is in life, and you will fight for that, and you will mean to get it. It will no longer be an issue of, I need to do this to impress Amanda. I need to do this so that I can fit in Amanda's, group. I need to do this so that I can look like I'm a better person. This is why you see, even on social media, most of us are faking it. Why? Because we want a sense of belonging, when in actual fact, we just have to be real about it, because we do not know whom we can help at the end of the day. But then we are so eager wanting to receive compliments, of which the compliments that we are even trying to get, it's just to make us feel like, oh, I'm a better person. At least they told me I look nice. They told me, oh, this is so beautiful. We are fishing for attention, and when we don't get that attention, we end up suffering depression, and it leads to suicidal, because we are also our own enemies. We are giving people how we want to be treated, but in the process, what we are giving people, it's fake. So it also works hand in hand. As much as people, they need to be considerate what they say to you, it's also your responsibility as an individual to put yourself out there. But then you find certain people, they are just in situations maybe because, a good example I would give is work. You are working, you've been fired. You get so depressed. Guys, mourning about a certain loss doesn't bring it back. Yes, it's okay to be hurt about it, but it doesn't bring it back. When I lost my mom, I was in denial. I think I had depression. I've never been diagnosed with that, but I think I had it because I never wanted to do anything for some time. But then I told myself, what would make my mom proud? What would make my mother happy? I had to think and realize it actually starts with myself. I was already doing this. Now it's time I keep doing it and do great and do better. Right now, where I am at, I know I have not yet reached at the stage where I want to be, and that stage is financial freedom. However, I am so happy, and I believe I would make my mom happy instead of sitting around and being depressed. So let us be responsible for our own selves before we are to think of impressing another person, because it starts with us. So the best advice I can give everybody out there is, guys, let us be careful with what we do. The world we live in is not going to have mercy on us because we are nice to other people. The reality of life is we don't owe anybody, but it's to ourselves. To cut all these suicidal or people, besides people committing suicide, having depression, funny illnesses, all those things, by helping one another, is we start with ourselves, and also us as individuals, let's be considerate to other people, because we do not know what the other person is going through. We do not know how much tension is. I can tell you guys, I'm one of the people who are too blunt. people who are too straightforward. But as straightforward as I am, there are times when I'll go like, I'll tell somebody very nice, and a person does not see it, then again I'll go try to be very nice, and the person does not see it, then now I'll cut you. I'm a Virgo, what do you expect? But the truth of the matter is, guys, let's try to be sensitive. I'm bringing about this topic because I'm also realizing it myself that there are times when I'm too honest. There are times when you say things to other people because you think you can take it, but another person is not taking it. So, guys, just in brief, let's take care of one another. Let's make it a better world. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Those ones who are new, please subscribe. Those ones who are already subscribers, thank you so much. Guys, don't just view my videos. Please subscribe. Hit the notification button. Leave a comment as well. Let me hear what your views are in relation with depression, suicidal, and so forth. Because, guys, we love one another. And I love you, all of you, whether you are my viewers or not, whether you are my subscribers or not. But I would love to have everybody who views as my subscriber. I would really appreciate that. But for everything, everybody say, love you.